In this week's Torah portion, Lech Lecha, in the book of Genesis, Abraham, our patriarch, is told by God that he must leave his father's home, he must leave the land that he knows, he must go to a new place so that he can fulfill the covenant that God has promised him. And even before this covenant is fulfilled, as Abraham reaches the promised land, Lucy pulls out the proverbial football from in front of him, because as Abraham reaches the promised land, the very next line in our Torah portion is that there's a famine in the land. And Abraham has to go to Egypt, of all places, to survive. So what does this say about our covenant? Does this say that God will always make things perfect for us? I think life experience tells us that that's not true. What it does say is that sometimes we need to go out into the world, we need to experience things, and sometimes those things aren't going to be good. Sometimes we will, in fact, have awful things happen to us. But that doesn't mean that God has left us. Part of the covenant means knowing that even when things are bad, that God is with us. Part of the covenant means that when things are bad, we can turn to our community, we can turn to our family, we can turn to our friends. And so as we study the development of this story in our Torah, and we study the development of our relationship with God, we take comfort in the fact that we have Bet Shalom, we have the Jewish community, we have our wider community, and we have our loved ones. And we can turn to them knowing that God is with us, even if things are not always perfect.